Where you at? Where you at, baby?
Where you at?
All right.
People were super interested in what microphone you had.
Ooh, that's a secret. Yeah. I'm not going to give away my nerd secrets. I don't know. Just Google cheap microphone. You'll probably find the same one I found.
Are we live?
Yeah, we are live.
Hello, America.
8 viewers, 11 viewers. Look, you can watch it grow.
Yes. Where are y'all watching from?
14 viewers. Let's get in on this. Oh no, I don't want to hear us twice. Hey, my mom's on. First one. Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Isn't that what you say when you're doing something that you know
Hey,
is a little
Mom.
embarrassing?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Or like,
You're
you
about
just
to
know
get
you're on TV. It's like,
I can see my house from here. Billy from Madison, Wisconsin. Cindy from Maine.
Oh, cool.
Cindy's a Stonehouse guest.
Cindy.
Hopkins, yeah.
Welcome back to the
Diane from
Stone
Kansas
House.
City. Margaret
will
from
recognize
Erie,
this video.
Pennsylvania. Joan from
Burbank.
Bourbonnais,
Oh.
Illinois. I murdered that one.
This
Sorry.
is so cool. Everyone's trickling in. Thank you, guys.
West Coast of Canada.
Does anybody know where we're sitting right now?
Yes, we have done one live video in this exact spot once before, and it was you, me, and Robert.
Yeah, it was like a noon
Yeah.
on a Monday.
We were talking about. Yeah, that's right, exactly. So no one
Anyone
was
know
watching.
where we're? Cindy will know where we are.
Hopefully everyone can hear. Hopefully the sound is good. I have to set up everything completely every time, so settings get moved around. But
Yeah, but he's good at that.
Betsy from Maryland, Sandy from Northeast Pennsylvania, Joan from Bourbon. Maybe Joan's drinking bourbon.
Lucky. Betsy's mom is back, you guys. Yes.
Raymond
She's got
Jones.
100% attendance this year. We are so proud.
Heck yeah. Diane, you're right. We are in the Stone House.
Yay, the Stone House.
This is
ding,
the
ding, ding.
media/entertainment room of the Stone House. Behind the camera is the TV that we just
watched the episode, the latest episode. There's another one on right now.
Yep, Rerun City, baby.
Can't get enough of them dogs.
Except the one that was just on. So I would like to say first off that you had a really prominent role in this episode.
The one that's airing? Oh, the one that just aired.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I was showing my blonde all day, wasn't I?
Jack Bromley's here.
Jack!
What's up, Jack?
Whoop whoop! Welcome.
Linda, we are not a couple. We are not related.
I
Sorry.
know.
Burst two myths in one night.
Sorry. We gotta do that every
Grayson's
night.
future husband is right off camera. He's but anyway, so before we dive into the episode, we do have one thing we want to talk about: the Plow and Hearth giveaway. Plow and Hearth, if you have not heard or noticed or seen in pictures, they have provided all of the exterior furniture for the front patio and both rear patios and deck, patio, veranda, whatever you want to call it.
That's right. That's
of the
why
Stone House.
we're filming tonight here at the Stone House, because you will also win a 2-night stay at the Stone House.
If and only if you go to the post that is pinned to the top of our Facebook page and click that link, go to the Plow and Hearth's website and
Enter your email
type in your
address.
email. That's all you got to do.
You're done.
Ends at midnight.
You've got until midnight tonight to do it, Eastern Standard Time.
2.5 hours.
Don't wait.
folks.
You'll be, okay, so Plow and Hearth is a Virginia company. Obviously, Black Dog is a Virginia company. Even if you're from Virginia, this is an awesome opportunity.
Yep, and you win $500 and a 2-night stay in the Stone House.
$500 to Plow and Hearth. $200 or two stays, 2-night stays
200
at
stays.
those Stone House.
You can move in. Yeah. Pretty sweet giveaway. So we don't often partner with companies, but when we do it because they are
We believe in
either
them.
local or they're
Yeah.
good. We trust them and we believe in them. So
And this is definitely one of those companies.
check them out. If you like what we do, support the people that help us do what we got to do.
Yeah, there was an earlier video that Tay and I did that kind of showcased a little bit of the outdoor furniture here at the Stone House that Plow and Hearth, partnered with us for, so you can get an idea of what they've got there. But good looking, comfortable stuff. Oh yeah, and our online virtual tour of the Stone House, you can see it there much better.
What is going every time? The same thing last time.
Are we still live?
We are still live.
So-
My mom would like for you guys to know, yes, she's here and she wouldn't miss it.
Oh, thanks, Miss Chaplin.
There was a question about Grayson and when you joined.
When I joined this job,
Yeah, somebody just started watching
okay,
season 1.
awesome.
Well, that
So,
Very cool. So, back in season 1, the basically the network gave us 5 episodes. Black Dog, 5 episodes. And it was sort of like, I guess, a trial run. They see how it did, and it did well. So they hired us, or, contracted us for a full season, which is 13 episodes. And in that sweet spot of, between episode 5 and 6 is when I was hired. So, and that was, we filmed 120 some episodes now. So when you think about it,
that was
missing 5 episodes doesn't seem like that big of a deal.
No.
But yeah, those are some pretty, those are our core episodes, I feel like, looking back,
Yeah, well.
They're like infamous episodes.
The first 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. At least the first one. The first one was...
Washington Mills?
No, the Izzard House.
Izzard House.
So we filmed for like 5 days straight. Like one of the nicest houses. Yeah. And that means the crew filmed for 5 days straight, and they filled up 5 days worth of memory cards. Like, we were learning how to do a salvage job, and they were learning how to film a salvage job, and the resulting y'all hold it together over there, okay? Please.
Was it me?
No.
Okay, good.
The result was just a learning experience, and I think we've got it kind of ironed out by now. I know you've learned a lot.
Well, if tonight's any proof that I have it down pat, and I got it. Yeah. A little fun fact about me: I still get my lefts and rights incorrect all the time on the daily.
Even with the trick?
That doesn't even help. No, because I'm like, is that an L? Is that an L?
Lefty loosey, righty tighty. See, Michael's trying to help you out.
I know, but you have to know your lefts and rights to know that. It just takes me an extra second to think about it.
Well, and rotation's hard.
To me, it's like a normal thing that I don't understand why people think that's weird.
Yes, Sandy, that is the peanut gallery in the background.
Sandy.
Don't make me turn the camera. Yeah. I will do it.
Peanut gallery.
We're not at Carrie's house, but Carrie is here.
Yeah.
Usually we're at Carrie's house, yeah.
Well, is there anything you guys can tell us about that shopping center?
Sure. So, like Mike said, a lot of the, way of the world lately is shopping malls are kind of changing. And in this case, they weren't demolishing the building. And so we have a lot of opportunities like this. We have to go in, and there's only certain things that are available, and we take the best of that and that we think we can make money off of. And in this case, some of my favorite things were those neon lights. We actually got quite a few of them. You only saw one storefront of those neon lights, so we have a whole nother set of them too.
Kristen's on. Kristen,
yay!
Hi, Kristen.
Hey, girl.
So that shopping center was located not far from the iconic Williamson Road in North Roanoke, near the airport.
A lot of shopping to do up there.
Lots of shopping has been done, and will continue to be done in just a different way. So the building's not going anywhere. The existing shopping store
situation is going to be changed.
The whole situation's changing.
It was wild. So Robert, when he had his infamous moment at the watering hole, the water fountain.
Oh yeah,
tonight.
That was awesome.
That was actually in like a kitchen.
It was in the food court.
Yeah, like a food court. So this, it was a.
We walked through one store and then into like a common area and then through a big. So they were redoing all these zones, and y'all were in the optical
store,
glasses store.
Yeah.
We were in. Dad and I were tackling that space frame deal, which we still have. It's at the warehouse. It is on top of a container, so it did not get mud on it in the mud flood.
Yeah.
Mud flood
of 2018.
But we're having a mud sale, and if you want it, I'll put mud on it.
How is the warehouse?
Warehouse
is recovering nicely from the flood, and we're still doing our mud sale. So if it's got mud on it, you're getting a deal. If it doesn't have mud on it, you're still getting a deal.
And Bob, just so you know, I'm drinking Deschutes beer. It's good.
I'm drinking. Who's from Colorado? Anyone watching from Colorado? We've got Breckenridge in the house. Vanilla porter.
There you go.
It is really good.
Cheers.
Deschutes moving to the East Coast, and we did a bit.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Deschutes has at least a tasting room in downtown Roanoke now. They are from Bend, Oregon, and they are planning to open an East Coast headquarters here as well in the next few years. So welcome to the East Coast, Deschutes. They're pretty rad people.
They are really rad people.
We did the build.
Really good beer.
We did the hydration station build for them, and they have the Deschutes Street Pub, which is
travel around
by
the country.
far the biggest single day where the most beer is consumed. In
right,
Roanoke.
and it's all for charity, so it's like a huge event. And Bend, I've never been to Bend, Oregon, where Deschutes is based, but apparently it's a lot like Roanoke, so it must be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Chase Slatton wants to know, what's your favorite salvage job you've ever done?
Favorite sound mint. Yeah. Favorite salvage job we've ever done. That's a hard one. I think the train car repair facility was one of my favorites. Just
Casino?
Yeah, just on what it looked like.
Interesting. I think that's interesting.
For some reason, that one has at least visually. And of course, you ask me next week, I'll have a different answer.
Yeah, I always say that the St. Andrew's Church downtown Roanoke is my favorite.
Yeah.
But, well, I just had a favorite that left me. Hang on a second. Hold on.
Well, think about it.
Did I tell you it's been 120 episodes?
When's the wedding?
Tell us more about the beer.
Yeah.
Every week. Last week it was mead.
Right.
Next week it'll be whiskey.
Rick asked, when's the wedding? We're not getting married.
That's cute.
Grayson's getting married sometime next
cute,
year.
Rick.
Yeah, but to someone else. Yeah. Oshawa, Canada. Yeah. All kinds of stuff. Anyway.
So back to the episode. Let's talk about the first part of the episode. We went up to New Jersey did a pic with the Crow. He's an artist, and he does sculptures. I'm sure a lot of things, but at least on his property, we could see a lot of his sculptures, which are really cool. That unfortunately didn't make it into the episode, but he had those 3 containers of nautical patterns. But there's also some salvage in there too. I mean, there was
that stuff was wild. For those of you that don't know what these patterns are, it's from the steel casting industry. So when you need to make a metal part and it's too big to either machine or fabricate or assemble from smaller parts, you need to just cast it. And I guess it's kind of like Play-Doh when you were a kid. You know, it takes the shape of the can that it's in when you buy it, or you could squeeze it into other stuff. And to drastically oversimplify the process, that's what these were for. They would cast. These are positives, and they're called patterns, foundry patterns, and you would cast a negative mold around these positives, and then you would fill the negative mold with molten steel, and then or molten, sometimes brass or bronze, and then you would cast a positive version of this part. So all of these parts are just wooden, examples of what they would exactly what the final part would look like, minus some machining and grinding and smoothing and painting and stuff. But
and they all, like Tay noted in the episode, have numbers and things, markings. A lot of times there would be paint coated on there as a code for what that part would do, or at least how you would, I don't know, go about making the process.
Well, they had kind of like
a negative
labeling system for it all too.
And they tagged it with the company, which is like SSB or something.
Cinda has a crush on Mike.
Oh, Cinda.
Joanna loved the furniture paint. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Joanna.
What about Cindy Chestnut, who wants to know about your machine shop?
Oh, sorry, who?
Cindy Chestnut
says, Tay, I'm loving the machine shop on YouTube.
Nice.
Cool.
Thank you. We had what was her name? Sandy Chestnut. Thank you for the support. She said she really likes my YouTube series about the machine shop that we've been overhauling. That's my 2 friends, Walker Hooper and Riley Murtaugh, have been helping me produce this series. And for those of you who are interested in seeing more about the machine shop that we picked from here in downtown Roanoke, go to YouTube and look for The Machine Shop. Really fun series. It's kind of just like our show, really. We're just capturing the same.
But it's more about the build side of our show. Yeah. Which is cool.
And the machine, the history side of the machining. But
I
thanks
love
for the
build
support.
side of our show. Yeah. Tay's doing a good job carrying the torch.
Back to the furniture paint. Silver Lab is being used.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Krista. Okay, so Krista pointed out and reminded us that behind us on the wall here is Black Dog Furniture Paint Silver Lab color.
That's right. This was whitewashed barn board that Swooze came in and did a
rough on.
Yeah. Did a treatment of Silver Lab.
Good.
Yeah, this whole house came. If you guys don't know about the Stone House, go to
our website.
Anywhere we exist online. Facebook, there's albums. Go to blackdogsalvage.com/the-stone-house and check it out, or just Google the Stone House.
this season you're going to see a lot of episodes. A lot of episodes are going to have builds that we've done within the stone house.
In fact, the pattern you saw me pull out of the containers tonight, that was that weird...
Kind of like an arch, like a square arch.
Square dome or
Square
squome.
dome.
That
Not to be confused
we
with a
turned
squirm.
that into a chandelier, and it is just over there in the dining room in the stone house.
Yeah, when
and,
that episode airs, maybe we can show them that.
Yeah, we're
one,
not
how
going to
it
show
turns
you
out.
yet because it's a surprise. Ever do anything with old steam radiators? Mark Pipkin asked.
Well, they're really
No.
heavy.
Yeah. I've seen people like turn them into outdoor furniture and stuff, but
We usually just sell them as radiators, and we don't
Yeah.
always take them. You know, when you only got this much room in the truck, that's the first thing to go.
yeah, it's the effort per dollar ratio on steam
And
radiators
it sits
is
here in our
so
yard,
low.
and it doesn't sell. Yeah. But I remember my favorite salvage job I was going to share about 10 minutes ago.
Did you remember it?
Yeah, Kristen said something, and it reminded me. She said the Ludwig Mansion, which was really fun.
Yeah.
But I really liked the Winston-Salem birdhouse, Robert Byrd.
Oh, yeah.
I liked that because it was a new house, and by new I mean it was built in the 70s. But it felt like old because they used salvage material and
Right.
a lot of stained glass, and it was done really well. There were no right corners, and I would like to build a house one day that maybe has no right corners in it because I'm not a right corner kind of girl. I don't know my lefts and
Hey.
rights. I feel like you need to get that straight before you make a
Yeah.
90-degree whatever.
Well, now see, my house is going to have lots of square right angles in it.
Yeah.
And that's a right brain versus left brain kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
okay.
You're left brain, I'm right brain.
Yeah. I'm left brain entertaining the idea of having right brain.
Sorry.
My buddy Riley Murtaugh is watching. Yeah. What's up, Riley? Riley's one of the guys that's helping me produce the Machine Shop series. Super talented camera guy. He's got his hands full digging around with old greasy machines with me. But shout out to Riley. He's awesome.
Yay, Riley. And also, right after Riley was Liz Calloway, and that's my aunt from Arizona. Yay!
Oh, cool.
Hi, Grayson and Tay
Nice.
from Arizona.
Liz is my mother's sister, and I'm coming out to Arizona in May, so hopefully I can stay with you.
Nice.
I'm coming to see you,
She's
girl.
asked-
Find me a salvage job.
Ask her now. You got a direct line. Yeah.
No pressure. Can I stay with you?
Yeah.
Somehow it's going to make me speak louder.
Okay.
Somebody needed more information.
Speaking
on
into the mic more.
Well, what do you guys,
channel.
what,
Oh,
what do
okay.
you guys do on your off times during a salvage job? Like if something
Off time
is-
during salvage. What?
right?
Eat. I like to snack a lot.
Yeah.
Like literally during a salvage job when we take a break, I love snacking. That's where I get my calories back.
So that's what you. That's
They have
in
such
between-
good snacks. Trailblazer is the best.
Yeah, that's true. They spoil us. We have this cool.
My other aunt is watching. Sorry.
You want to just
I
hold
got
this?
aunts left and right. Leanne, hey girl.
You're, between your two aunts and my
This
mom.
is my mom's brother's wife. My mom's family is like really supportive right now. Thank you guys.
Heck yeah. Yeah, the Trailblazer has this cooler we call Pandora, and it's chocked full of candy. And
Pandora's box.
anytime we have a half second of downtime, someone's usually
Passing
walking
it around.
And
Passing it around.
guys, I'm worried we're gonna get soft.
You can't
here.
say no.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, we have. It's too
Yeah.
late. You don't go back from that. But there's not a whole lot of downtime on the job. I mean, lunch.
Mm-hmm. Lunch is
Never
awesome.
miss a meal.
Yeah, yeah. I'm normally, if there's downtime on the job, I'm usually walking around with the camera, documenting not only for inventory purposes, but also for social media.
Yeah.
I handle a lot of most of the content generation for Black Dog currently. So
And when
if
we
you like
come
what we're
home-
doing on the social media, thanks.
Thanks. So when we come home, I use the pictures that Tay takes before we do the salvage work as the in situ pictures to sell the item
Mm-hmm. Two things. One,
when possible.
Yeah, I got it. Kristen Gensler again. Kristen is one of the producers of our show, and she is curious what our favorite episode is. Not necessarily salvage, because as we know, some of the worst salvages can make some of the best episodes.
All the episodes that Kristen produced were the funniest.
She does have a good eye for
She just got to know our personality so well, and then would find that thread. I feel like.
Yeah.
And she also worked in post.
Did
so
she
was
produce
in
this
the
last
field.
one? Because you were pretty funny in
Season
it.
9.
Yes.
Oh, this last episode. Kristen, were you on the
I think I saw
this
her name in
episode
the
that aired
credits.
tonight
Yeah.
because I had a lot of funny faces this episode. I probably do it all the time and I'm not even aware of it.
You carried
But for
this
some
episode.
reason they didn't cut me out, so it made the episode.
Tina Hammond wants us to repeat the contest details for Plow and Hearth. So, one more time for those of you in the back.
Yes.
Plow and Hearth is a amazing Virginia-based furniture
Company.
and home accessory company. They have
Partnered
provided
with us and provided
all of the outdoor
exterior
furniture for the stone house balcony. So the front deck and the back two deck veranda areas have been
comfy, good looking,
furnished by Plow and
low
Hearth.
maintenance.
And they got a giveaway going on. Okay, so go to the top, the post that's pinned to the top of our Facebook page. Click on it, enter your email, and you can enter to win $500
to Plow and
to
Hearth.
Plow and Hearth
And a
and
two-night
a
stay
two-night
here
stay in the stone house.
at the Stone House.
So
I'm just repeating everything he says.
Yep. Yep. You're killing it. You're killing it. If that was hard to understand, let us know, and I'll make her stop.
Stop.
Yeah. Oh, Grayson's so beautiful. You got a secret admirer out there.
It's not a secret.
Well,
See, totally throwing it.
Well,
Totally not a secret anymore.
well, I'm not saying their name. So there you go.
Sorry, is that weird?
Do you go looking for salvage jobs as opposed to people contacting you? Asked by Sandy Chestnut.
We're always looking. But now with the show, we have a lot of people who contact us about opportunities for us. So a little bit of both. I will admit that most of what comes across our desk we can't do. So that's part of what my job description is here at Black Dog. And if we can't do it, I try my best to give them other contacts who may be able to help out.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's...
How or why, like building a season, you know, in terms of salvage jobs, not all.
Right. So, okay. So Krista asked, why we can't do every job that comes across our desk for many different reasons. But one of them, especially with the way our business is right now with the show, we can't just be doing houses every episode, right? Like they want to keep it interesting and a little bit different.
Well, yeah, you guys wouldn't want to see
Every church,
house
like, it's
every
just
single
not,
episode.
yeah,
Yeah.
not interesting after a while. So we have to switch it up. And so, obviously, as a business, we have to be able to have a viable job opportunity there. But then the film crew has, I guess you would call it first right of refusal. So they have to be happy with this job opportunity.
Because they're
And
building
then-
an interesting series.
Right.
They are concerned about the business aspect, but
they've
obviously
gotta-
they're less concerned
yeah.
than we are. So
We just want to make money.
Belinda, Grayson, and I are not getting married. I hate to.
Man, that's
Hate to
like the
burst the
third
bubble.
time
Yep.
in this one session.
For-
Sorry to
If you guys could help us
disappoint.
out, maybe
love you too,
maybe,
Susan.
maybe you guys help spread the word that we're not dating or
Related.
Or related. I don't mean to sound bitter. I'm sorry if I sound bitter, but
Yeah, one day maybe we'll have the opportunity to get our significant others in, and then
Yeah.
we can really prove it to people.
yeah, Grayson's future husband is right there.
Yeah, and his girlfriend is just across town.
Yeah,
Let's talk about how far you guys would go to travel for a salvage, and then we can kind of bring it all.
Okay.
sure.
We will go as far as economically viable to do a salvage job. That's
Right.
the one-stop shop answer. But typically, we only go mid-Atlantic region. So like Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee. We've obviously been to Florida. Furthest we've been is Missouri. So we'd love to. We're looking at opportunities out there, but it's got to be a lot, and it's got to be. Can I help you?
So distracting.
It's got to be a lot of salvage to make it viable for us. We've got to make some money.
Yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys liked the episode tonight. We went to the former Crossroads Shopping Center near the airport in Roanoke. That was pretty fun.
We went up to New Jersey.
A little bit
to
out
get
of the
those
norm.
patterns.
Yeah, went to Jersey for some patterns.
Made an awesome build that my neighbor, who is like practically my second mother, helped raise me, bought. And I got to deliver that cabinet to her house and still get to look at it and use it to this day.
Didn't even.
And we have a bigger one.
We also, okay, so the pattern we used to make that cabinet tonight, we have another one that's almost identical, but it's even bigger. I've been calling it like coffee table size, so you can make like a real big bar out of this one. It'd be like commercial grade.
Didn't even really get to talk about the build much, but it was a pretty good one. We just
It's a pretty good one.
cleaned it
Can we
up.
talk about how Mike is like later now?
All you got to do
We
is
can.
this,
yeah.
this.
All you have to do is this.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, that's not fake. For those of you wondering what it's like after the cameras stop rolling, that is true. Everything is like, it's basically done except we've got to
Actually do the work.
finish the frame, sand it down, add some shelves, clear coat it, put some feet on it, put a light in it. Oh,
it's
then
just like the
done.
salvage.
Yeah.
You see, there's like what you see on the show versus what we are actually doing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, it's just, there's a week usually of total filming time that goes into producing a 21-minute episode without commercials. So you can only imagine how much stuff is not doesn't make it, and plus the production company doesn't live here. They're out of Raleigh, and when we need to film something, we kind of need to line something up, and it's a whole moving thing. So I wish when people ask, put it on Netflix, make it an hour long, I wish we had more control over that. But we are just the talent and
the bottom rung.
At that. Yeah.
Yeah. If it was up to us, it would be on every channel all the time, and you'd be sick of us and be wishing we weren't.
24/7.
Yeah, 24/7. Yeah.
But if that is truly what you want, go email somebody.
Tell Discovery.
Yeah.
Tell Discovery.
Tell Discovery. Get us on prime time. It's in your hands, really, people. But
we're counting on you.
I think that's about it. So
let's wrap this up.
Stay with us.
Yeah, in the meantime, okay, you've got until midnight tonight. Go to the top of our Facebook page. I know you're already on there, so I know you know what you're doing. Click the link that's at the top of our Facebook page.
Yep.
Enter your email address so you can stay here for 2 nights and get a $500 gift certificate to Plow and Hearth.
it's a win-win, really.
Just had to get that in one more time.
Yep.
Because we love them.
Okay, thanks everybody for joining us. It was a good episode, I thought. Pretty
I loved
funny.
it, yeah.
You carried it on this one. You carried it. It was good.
Oh, man.
So see you next week.
Scarred
Plow and Hearth
myself.
giveaway, mud sale. We love you. Thank you for the support. Drink good beer and shop local. Bye everybody.
Shop local, everybody. Yeah. Come see us. Love ya.